Bonjour à toutes et à tous, bienvenue sur MAO. On se retrouve aujourd'hui avec Fanny. Bonsoir, thank you for being with us. Could you introduce yourself and your work for those who sadly don't know you yet?
Oh, that's very sweet. Well, my name is Fanny. I'm born and raised in Sweden. I've been living in Paris for 3 years now. And my DJ work has been going on since 2-3 years.
Okay.
But I felt like it really started to bloom once I moved to Paris.
Okay. So. You co-founded Ethereal Tempo. Can you present a little bit this beautiful project of yours?
Thank you. Yes, it was founded by me and Alex Maceilot. It came from a wish of bringing back the vibrant, fun, non-pretentious, genderless dance
These
floor.
These are good words.
Yes. Good. Dance floor.
Yeah.
And with no prestige and just not about genres, just music. Okay. It's our motto. And it just came from a shared passion for that thought. And thanks to the internet, we met and now we made it happen. And now we're 5 people in that collective. Yeah.
Born and raised in Sweden,
yes.
You told it, but currently based in Paris, and we are really happy that you are. Why
too.
did you choose the Parisian electronic music scene?
Well, I moved here because of my fashion studies, but also because I wanted to widen my spectrum when it comes to both fashion and music. Mm-hmm. And it just came naturally by being inspired by going out and by seeing different types of people. And I just felt very inspired by the flamboyance and the vibrancy and also the contradictions in Paris, that it's very dirty at one point, but it's also can be super fabulous. And I think there's a lot of fun dynamic to experiment with in the club scene and in music. Yeah.
You've been exposed to a wide range of genres from a young age. You are meeting of clubbing and musical culture with a bubbling curiosity. How everything started for you and why electronic music?
Well, why electronic music comes a bit later, because I don't come from a musical background. I come from dancing and fashion, and just a love for dance music and being surrounded by DJs or musicians. And I never thought like I was gonna be one of them. It was just something I admired from afar. And then I got encouraged by friends, like, oh, why don't you try it out? And I was like, sure, I can count to 4, you know? And the curiosity comes from my father, actually, just listening to any type of music. There's no genre I would say, like, oh, I don't listen to that, because I think there's something you can find in each genre that's interesting. Yeah.
You are absorbing energies from different genres. That's a little bit what you're saying right now, with a strong love for everything that transmits good bass and bouncy. You were doing it. Mixing old references with new contemporary references. Can you explain to us a little bit more about this universe of yours? Why those choices? And what are you trying to create and provoke?
Yes, absolutely. The words fun, bumpy, bouncy just comes from a feeling, once again, not genre. And it was because I'm still learning like new terms every day of how to define music, but those words just come from how the music makes me feel and how I would like to transmit the music I play.
Okay, we can say that you have a dynamic and playful way of selecting and mixing music. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you like to create your way of working and building a set? Where does your focus goes, and how do you like to make it happen?
Yes, it really comes from the curiosity part. Like the digging for music is what takes the most time for me, and then I've always curated playlists. Like my Spotify playlists are like so many ever since I was like 11.
We're talking a little bit like in off about the nerd thing.
Yes, it really comes because since I didn't have another way in with music before, that was just my channel of expression, like the curation part. So I just have an open mind. I love digging, and then it's just a nice puzzle of creating different energies depending on the set.
Okay.
And yeah.
you refer your music in a term that I found really cute, fun, bumpy, bouncy music. It makes me want to sign in and join the club, you know. But how would you define?
Us.
Yeah. I'll come. How would you define the concept of fun, bumpy, bouncy music to a stranger?
Yes, as I mentioned a bit before, like it's more of a feeling. It's how it makes you want to move unconsciously. Like it's an instinctive word. Like bumpy is just bumpy. Okay. Yeah, it was just a way of defining it, and it's inviting. It makes you want to sweat, but also makes you want to look cute. And
Okay, good things. You're mainly seen playing live in Paris, Sweden, and sometimes in New York too.
Yes.
What is coming next as adventures, project, and desire behind like the gigs, but also in terms of like a reason of desire for you? What do you wish to yourself?
Yeah, now it's really my main focus. Now that I get to focus more on DJing, is building bridges. Really, like. As my inspiration comes from like the wide range of like meeting different music scenes, I would love to build bridges. There's so many talented friends and colleagues in Sweden, like that I want to bring to France, or like I'm happy when I get to go there, and like New York and Paris. Like I feel there's so many bridges to build that would create an interesting meeting, and with Ethereal Tempo, that's a great tool that we get to have that platform to experiment with.
So we will come in this bridge with you. What did you prepare for us tonight?
I prepared, I've been into a lot of breakbeat, as we can hear, and but a lot of bass music as well. But this time I want to go into more of the techno flirting. Okay. So it's going to be a bit dynamic. It's going to be a soft start, but it's going to be
Thank
fun.
you for the answers.
Thank
you for your energy.
Thank you for your questions. Yeah.
And you can go and play. We're like, thank you.
No, you.
You can go and play and like have a nice, and we're listening to you.
Thank you so much. Okay.